All right. Welcome to the Nukez XYZ demo. We're going to start by instructing Codex here to navigate to that URL. It only requires a single entry point. We've also made it aware that it has a key pair it can use that's already funded. It's going to use a custom SPL token we created um, for the purpose of giving access to beta testers such that they could um, basically interact, test, use the entire protocol um, without requiring the use of real funds, but still get mainnet access. That's what we're doing here. This is the there's four different surfaces or ways in which one could make use of nukes. Um, the HTTP RESTful API gateway is the sort of lowest level in the sense that it's where we started, kind of by definition. Um, it also is the least efficient in terms of context window. Nonetheless, it's rather universal and language agnostic, all that stuff. You can see it already did it. Here's the receipt from that's confirmation of the payment. It's now going to create a new request to the provision endpoint, and which requires a signed envelope. See, um, but it's learned all this from that documentation surface. See, look, it now maps to this locker. Great, we have our locker. There it is. Okay, cool. Everything's done. Now let's tell it. Let's tell it to be sure to accurately record and store all working memory and context into the storage locker as we proceed. Um, do not use local storage. Um, Rather, use the acquired locker for all memory related operations. Uh, First, please store this local PDF. Let's say the file located at users zhansen slash demo slash stage slash corpus slash nukes agent native large demo.pdf. Horrible file name, um, but that should suffice. Um, that's just a generic PDF I had made for the purposes of storing here. Um, but you'll see again, it's literally learning the entire thing, the entire workflow, all the operations from just that single URL, which basically then branches or links to all the other agent-facing documentation. Um, you can see there it is. There's the SHA 256 of it. So we now have the basically the content hash. It is storing it right now. Um, it's quite fascinating and awesome. That right there returned a short upload URL. The short URL is a distinct feature we created because what happens is, for example, a Google Cloud signed URL is extraordinarily long. I forget the exact number of characters, but that then becomes part of the agent's context window and is incredibly inefficient. So we did something novel without relaxing or jeopardizing the security offered by the ordinary Google Cloud signed URL. Um, Works very well. Again, the gateway HTTP sort of surface is the least efficient, it's the slowest, but as you can see, it works well. We then have the Python SDK, the MCP, and um, the 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 Primo offering, which is the Nukes agent. Anyways, you can see just from the single file, you get all this. It's attested on chain. The whole works. Let's just uh, double check that. Please confirm the on-chain attestation. Please provide the summary information for that such that we may verify it. See what it does, and then what we're going to do is you can see it's doing it now. It's using Switchboard for that. It's recorded on Solana, um, and once it does, so it takes a second for that to get confirmed. But we're going to now go over here, and we will tell um, Claude to do something similar right here, and then we're going to feed it this. Yeah, always allow, it's fine. We're going to need to give it access to the same key pair. We'll say to please make use of this. Okay. We'll have that in queue. And then we will provide it this. And we will so there we go. And let's see what happened down here. Yep, there you go. Attested files. Boom, boom, boom. You can verify with these pages right here. Boom. That's all sort of wrapped into the protocol itself. See, here we go. Great. Great. Thank you, Claude. That's just lovely. Fantastic. Now do your job. There you go. Great. It's probably going to ask for access to that. I don't know. Claude's a little more aggressive. Oh, yeah, there she is. Yeah, okay. Allow. Sure. Great. Oh, wow. There it is. Wow. Can you believe that? Okay, there it is live. Now let's see. Please confirm the. Let's just say. I'll just say list. But again, this just highlights, this scratches the surface um, of what's capable. It's pretty fantastic. Um, it knows it needs to sign the envelope to do that. It's basically to auth. See, look, there it is. All right, we got the codex working memory. We have the PDF we asked for it to store. So that's pretty much that. Now let me show you. We will take a gander at this. This was not the simplest to do, but basically I bridged the ED25519 key pair with a passkey to enable this. What was this locker here? This locker ID was A24 and then ended in the A37. So let's see, where is it? Oh, boom, there it is. Oh, wow, look. Same two files. Fantastic. This was strictly for humans to basically, um, I just knew humans would need some interface to visually verify what's happening, even though it's very much a generic, or I mean, an agent native flow. Let's see what old codex stored here. Yep, there it is. There's its context. Fantastic. So you can see that's how that works. And it'll show any lockers that you've created with a given key pair, the documentation for linking those your key pair to a passkey is available on the website. Here, let's verify the receipt. See what happens. Oh, fantastic. Same stuff. Okay, great. Oh, look, there's the files. Great. See, so we can allow for public verification by third parties without jeopardizing or revealing any of the bytes. Here's a list of live demos that are much more detailed, intricate, that you can go interact with. See, right now it's all live where we support both Solana and Monad, which is basically Ethereum. Here's more documentation. You can see here. We've got lots of it. It all works. It was very important to ensure that everything worked and the documentation was accurate, current. One of the things that always drove me nuts in the Web3 DeFi space is just how often things did not work. And I learned the hard way. Yes, the UX UI for the space is very challenging to get right. I think we've done that in this. This is very exciting. I think it's fantastic technology. It's taken everything I got to get it to where it is, and I hope you all feel the same way. Thanks.